Yo, what's going on, party people, fat boy family? I hope that you are having an amazing morning. It's Wednesday. We are one day from every fat boy's holiday across the world. That's right. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving. So we got a special edition, you know what I'm saying, that we're going to do. So just stay tuned to the channel all day. But let's go ahead and jump into the conversation. For those of you who know, today is Worth It or Not Wednesdays. This is our decant sample series. Today, I'm still diving into niche, you know what I'm saying? Out here trying to see who really has some of the best cherry fragrances. Cherry is one of my favorite notes. And so if you're into cherry fragrances, if you're in, whether you're into clones, whether you're into designers, whether you're into niche, if you just want to see who's got that smoke, I think I got something that may have all the smoke, you know what I'm saying? Decant sample I got from Scent Split. We're going to be jumping today into the house of BDK Parfums, and we're going to be talking about Rouge Smoking. You can see that there, Rouge Smoking. You know what I'm saying? Fall time, winter time. Winter is like here. It's cold. It's crazy as all get out, you know what I'm saying? This weather is all over the place. But let's go ahead. We'll pull up the notes. You still should see this on screen. Accords, we got vanilla, sweet. Now this is crazy because this is a cherry, supposed to be like a cherry fragrance, but the first main accord we see is vanilla. You know what I'm saying? So vanilla, sweet, powdery, amber, musky. Then we got cherry, woody, almond, balsamic. So this sounds like my kind of fragrance. Was launched in 2018, so I'm super late to the party. You know what I'm saying? So let's just take a look. In the top, we got cherry, pink pepper, and bergamot. So I expect pink pepper is not super spicy, but I'm expecting it to do something different with that cherry, to kind of just give it like a, almost like it'll almost make you sneeze, but not quite. You know how you feel like you're about to sneeze, but not really. Then in the heart in the middle, we got black vanilla husk. So that's the first time I've seen black vanilla husk. Heliotrope and orange blossom. So I'm still expecting something creamy, something sweet, that heliotrope, then that blossom, a little pop of floral in there. And then in the base, we got tonka bean, cashmere wood. So this is right up my alley. White musk, ambroxan, violet, and labdanum. Labdanum. Yeah, I said that right. I'm super excited about diving into this one. We're going to double check and see if this is full bottle worthy. If you like this type of content, if you want to see me review more decant samples, you know what I'm saying, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and smash that bell so you can be notified every single time I post content like this to the channel. That gives me an indication of whether you're feeling this series or not, and whether it makes sense for me to keep going. You know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and get two on the hand. We're going to hit the left hand. Ooh, like in the air, this is giving me like this creamy cherry cola almost type feel. That's probably coming from that pink pepper. This is good. Ooh, okay. Now, y'all know I'm always talking about fragrance and food, because it's two things I'm not gonna lie about. I'm not gonna lie about no fragrance. I'm not gonna lie about food. One of my favorite drinks, like if you go to a restaurant, like you go to Zaxby's, for example, and they have the Coke Freestyle machine, orange vanilla, like the vanilla orange high C, kind of reminds you of like the Flintstone orange push pop back in the day. Love that fragrance. This gives me the same vibes. I'm gonna tell with cherry, but it's a little darker. If you know, you know. And I'm gonna try to post a picture while I'm recording it. I know this exists because I used to buy it. When Minute Maid started coming out with all their fragrances, the peach, the fruit, and I'm talking about in the carton, the peach, the fruit punch, the strawberry kiwi, the berry punch, they had one that was cherry vanilla. A lot of people don't remember that, but they had a cherry vanilla and they discontinued it. Just like Rice Krispie Treat cereal, a lot of people don't remember that. This is not some Sinbad and Kazam issue like the butterfly effect. No, this is a real thing. The reason I brought that up, this puts me in that vibe. This is a beautiful fragrance, man. So after you get through that initial, you know what I'm saying, burst of pink pepper and that bergamot, like that cherry, just like I told you, it gives me like this cherry cola like this soda type feel, but that immediately like settles, you know what I'm saying? All the sizz, the bubbles, you know what I'm saying? The carbonation kind of chills out. And then that orange blossom is beautiful. And that vanilla is what really starts to come through. Really. So this is crazy work for the fall. Like, this is crazy work. Like, this, that don't worry about it, sweetheart. Hey, Brandon, what you got on? This is almost as good as that macaroni and cheese that I made yesterday. Nice golden brown. Y'all hear that? You hear that? If you can't spank it, if you ain't scratching it, it ain't right. Moment of truth, though. Moment of truth. Moment of truth. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Whoo, do y'all see that cheese pull though? Don't let it hit the stove wall. Don't let it hit the stove. You see that cheese pull? Do you see that cheese pull though? Whoo, hoo, 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 hoo. Hey bro, we fat boy certified over here. Man, this is good. Doesn't, even with the vanilla, the heliotrope, and the orange blossom, you would think that this kind of leans toward the feminine side. I don't really get that. I think this is beautifully unisex, and the tonka that's starting to come through with that ambroxan and cashmere. I haven't really seen anybody put a lot of violet in the base, so I'm interested to see what that does. Like how that and the ladum, them florals, how it continues to kind of push that cherry and keeps it on top. This is well balanced though. This is well balanced. This is how much a bottle of this costs? Because this is definitely full bottle worthy in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? BDK Rouge Smoking. Let's take a look right here. Okay, this is not too bad. Scent Angel has a bottle right now for 118. Old Factory has a tester for 139. Neiman sells it for 230. Joma Shops 3.4 ounce sells it for 162. Ooh, they got an extrait out though. Okay. I'm wondering, is 100 ml, is that the only size that they have? Is there a smaller size than that? No, I think that's it. This is good though. Definitely full bottle. It's at least 10 ml worthy. I would like to get a 30 ml if there's something like that existed. Even though perfectly unisex, definitely fall, winter. Again, you got this sweet cherry, vanilla, and that beautiful musk is really coming through. To me, this is, I like cherry though. I like cherry, and I can see maybe people feeling like this is feminine. Fragrance is subjective though. I like cherry. So to me, this is very sensual. Coming off a man's skin, like that musk really starts to come through. So you get a lot more of those masculine nuances, those qualities when you get that musk ambroxan, and you also get some of that tonka into that cashmerean. As a man, you kind of add your own testosterone to that. This is good. I don't know if I'd wear this in the daytime. To me, this is something I wanna wear this at night. I wanna dress this up. This is blazer, this is cardigan, this is nice. This might not be black tie, not quite suited and booted, but like we gonna step it up a notch. Like, this is definitely blazer. It doesn't have to be a suit, but it can be a nice blazer. Definitely some hard bottoms or something like that, but throw on some Cole Haans or something. This is nice though, man. Well balanced. That's one of the things that I appreciate about niche. And you can say this about some clones, about some designers or whatever, but you guys know how I feel about that. One of the things I appreciate about diving into niche is how things are blended. Sometimes you get some niches that are just overpriced, overrated, and it's just like, okay, whatever. This is not necessarily super linear, even though, I mean, what you get is what you get. There's not like a lot of changing or whatever going on, which I don't necessarily have a problem with. I don't think that all niche should take you, y'all guys know, if I talk about Argos all the time, where it takes you through this story, this journey or whatever. I don't think every niche fragrance has to do that. Now, I think depending on what you pay for it, what you charge for something, you should definitely, but this right here, the price is not bad from what I'm looking at, from what I'm getting from a smell standpoint, a scent standpoint. And like I said, this is the EDP. They just actually, I guess there's an extrait out. So I'm going to have to check that out. But this is something I could rock. This is one of those things I would definitely put on the shelf as a lover of cherry, as a lover of vanilla, something that I know a woman would appreciate coming off my skin. Cherry does great with my body chemistry, which is why I love it so much. That's one of those fruit notes. It just does great. I'm grateful that I have a body chemistry that works with a lot of things, but cherry is one of those things that really just is like milk. It does the body good. But I'm not mad at this at all. Actually, I love this. I love this. So pretty unique from what I'm getting. Again, like that blast that opened, it was like cherry cola, not Coke, not Pepsi, but more of a Dr. Pepper type thing. It gave me like this cherry Dr. Pepper. And the only carbonated drink I drink is ginger ale. I haven't had a soda, and this is no cap. Just because I'm fat don't mean I be out here eating crazy. I was a juice fanatic. I'm a water fanatic now, but I haven't had a soda in forever. See, I'm black in the African American diaspora. We don't consider ginger ale to be soda. We consider that to be a healing agent. But yeah, man, this is good. This is good. I wonder what the performance is gonna be like with this. I can see people feeling like this might be a little off-putting, that cola feel. There's a fine line between like this soda and medicinal. Now, to me, my nose, this kind of sits right perfectly in the middle. But I can see this is probably controversial for a lot of people where they like, a lot of people probably either love this or hate it. Because depending on how you feel about cherry, that's why I'm more of a fan of Mind Game's French Defense. Because to me, it's a black cherry, if I'm not mistaken, but it's more tart. And there's a level of sourness, and it's super cherry, like a juice. Like it's a juicy cherry versus something like Bodacious by Boadicea, you know what I'm saying? Which to me, for my nose, comes off a little bit medicinal. You know what I'm saying? This one kind of sits right in the middle. Well, it ain't nothing juicy about this cherry. It's a vanilla. And sometimes, and this is a black vanilla. So, you know, sometimes with certain vanillas, I think if this was a bourbon vanilla, it probably would have went to that medicinal side. But that's probably why they put the other things in here, just looking at the notes again that they did. Cherry, pink pepper, bergamot, heliotrope, orange blossom, tonka bean, cashmere. So probably that heliotrope and orange blossom keeps it from really being like medicinal. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, man, beautiful fragrance, beautiful fragrance. This is definitely, this passes the test. We can consider this full bottle worthy. So hopefully at some point, from what I see, there's only 100 ml available. We're in November, December, North Carolina, man, it's kind of weird because we have mild winters and I feel like we're gonna get a very cold, like snowy winter. But in a couple of months, if we, after that first week of February, where like we get crazy snow sometimes, it'll be warm again. You know, it'll be like mild 60s or whatever. So I may just end up doing a 10 mil of this. I don't see, unless I can get like a 30 mil from somewhere. But I'm assuming that it's either 100 or nothing. Yeah, so I'll keep looking. I'll probably go 10 mil on this because I don't foresee me getting enough wear out of this to justify getting a 100 mil bottle. That doesn't mean that I don't think it's worth 100 mil versus like Gris Chanel. That to me is worth 100 mil because that's something you can wear every day. This is not something I'm gonna wear every day, even though I like it. So yeah, that's probably how, so if you see me come back and talk about this, I'll probably have a 10 mil or whatever, or we might just get the sample and check out the X-Straight and see what's popping with that from what I'm looking right here. Maybe it's a clone out there. I don't know, you know, and we'll see how it projects. I could see this having some decent projection. We'll see. You know what I'm saying? Nonetheless, how y'all feel about it? If you have it, let me know. If it's something you think you might be interested in, definitely worth a sample. I'll specifically, again, just to show you the sample here, I got mine from Scent Split. Okay. I know there are a bunch of different, you know, places out there where you can get samples from. That's where I mainly get most of mine because I just like the way they have things categorized and it makes it easier for me to shop and dive into niche. Nonetheless, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, go ahead and smash that bell so you can be notified every single time I post new content like this to the channel. But leave me a comment, let me know, are you a cherry lover? Are you into that kind of thing, cherry vanilla? Have you smelled this before? Do you think it's something you're willing to get, dive into? I don't know, just let me know, holla at your boy, and hopefully you guys have an amazing rest of your Wednesday.